Welcome back, students. We are on the lesson 28 student work portion. So if you have not completed the lesson 28 student work, do not watch this video. Make sure you complete the student work first, and then you can watch the video and check your answers. So lesson 28, Christ's Last Supper, on page 206. And let's go ahead and answer these questions. Why do you think Peter resisted Jesus washing his feet? I think the answer is pretty obvious here. Peter understood that Jesus Christ is God, and therefore he didn't believe it to be appropriate for God to do the work of a slave, which was, in this case, washing their feet. So Peter was too proud to let Jesus wash his feet. Page 207, next question. What attitude did he show in his resistance? And the answer I have written here in the textbook, it seems to have been pride disguised as humility. And I would agree with that. I also think there was some emotionalism as well, because remember when Jesus said, hey, you'll have no part of me if you don't let me wash you. Well, okay, then wash my head and wash all of me. So doing more than what God wanted. Next, what attitude did it take for Peter to yield and allow his teacher and master to continue? The likely answer is true humility. For Peter to humble himself and allow God to wash his feet. Why do you think Jesus would have permitted an unbeliever to infiltrate his inner circle of disciples? That's a good question, and I hope you have a good answer for this. My answer is as an example to show that we need to examine ourselves to see if we're in the faith. Because an unbeliever, in this case Judas, could have all the appearances of being a believer. So I think it's an example for us. The event seemed to show plainly that Judas was the betrayer. If you were one of the disciples, and I know you guys all love these questions, if you were one of the disciples, what might have made you think that he was leaving to take care of the group's business? Honestly, based on the text, the disciples had no clue that Judas was the betrayer. And I would say probably because of their past interactions with him, he gave no indication that he was going to betray Jesus. So therefore, they didn't think anything of it when Judas left. Hey, he's probably just taking care of some stuff. Next, if you were Peter, how would you have felt when you heard Jesus predict that you would deny him? I don't know what you guys put, but honestly, I think I would do the same thing Peter did. Say, Lord, I would never deny you. I would die for you. That was Peter's response because he was being self-sufficient when in reality his sufficiency needed to be in Christ. So I think I would have reacted the same way. I wonder how you guys would have reacted. I would guess probably the same way that Peter did, the same way I would have reacted. Okay, so that's the student work. So the next video will be over the lesson 28 teacher's lesson, probably 2 videos on that. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later.